During the 1990s, Nissan's R32, R33 and R34 generations of Skylines forged a reputation as the ultimate Japanese weapon both on the track and on the street. Easily modified turbocharged 6-cylinder engines, and in the case of the GTR versions, incredibly advanced all-wheel drive and 4-wheel steering technology resulted in mind-blowing performance and handling, duping many drivers of average ability into thinking they were Michael Schumacher. The Skyline name all but became a cult brand name in its own right.
But the Skyline story actually started well before the 1989 release of the R32. The very first generation was launched in 1952, and back then the Skyline range also included commercial versions. Well, almost 40 years later, the Skyline had evolved into this.
Well, what do you think? Yes, it looks remarkably like the Nissan 350Z, and I reckon that's a compliment. The 350Z is a striking car, but the similarities don't stop there. The whole package sits on the same platform that underpins the 350Z, and even the engine is the same 3.5 litre V6 found in the latest Z car. Like all manufacturers, Nissan has also had to rationalise its range by basing a number of models on the same platform. While Nissan has taken their famous turbocharged 2.5 litre inline 6-cylinder out of circulation and replaced it with a naturally aspirated V6, the new Skyline is no shrinking violet. In stock form, it does get up and boogie, posting similar, if not slightly better, performance figures than the R34 GTT, even though the new car is carrying quite a few more kilos. And like the previous models, you sense the potential is there for plenty of aftermarket enhancement. The engine sits back, so the Skyline has almost perfect weight distribution. Add a pretty serious wheel and tyre combination, and this rear-wheel drive sports car handles with responsiveness and plenty of grip. Now, the Skylines of the 90s were never part of Nissan Australia's range, so these days the only way to get your hands on one is through the Specialist and Enthusiast Vehicle Scheme.
And that's the only way you'll be driving one of these latest generation Skylines here in Australia. The road to compliance approval has been a long one, and it's only been in the last few months that you can get hold of one of these, usually through Japanese specialists such as autowholesale.com.au.
Now, our drive car is the 6-speed manual, but you can go for the automatic if you prefer. Also available in the 11th generation Skyline range is the sedan, and as well as the 3.5 litre, smaller 2.5 and 3 litre V6s are options in the 4-door.
For fans of the high-performance Skylines of the 90s, the V35 was a controversial development because there was no sign of a GTR variant. Well, apparently the wait is over. The GTR proto-concept was unveiled at the 2005 Tokyo Motor Show, and the word on the street is it's slated for release in '07 minus the Skyline name. Watch this space.
You're watching Drive Time.